Hey everybody, we are back to Beyond the Waters. We are 100 Days of Devotion, day 52, and our nugget today is choose love. And you're like, Carrie, we just talked about love like a couple days ago, and yes, I'm sure even within a couple days we still don't have it down pat, so we need to talk a little bit more about it, maybe another element of it and in the way that God has orchestrated it in my heart. And so our nugget for today is there is nothing higher than the love of God. I mean, that is just Christianity Foundation 101. Foundation is love. What's the greatest commandment? Love the Father, right? Love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. What's the second greatest commandment in the Bible? Love your neighbor as you would love yourself. Those are the two greatest commandments, and they're both about love. Do you know everything that we're called to walk out in the Bible is encompassed in those two commandments? Do you know if we would just work on our love walk, loving God with everything that we have, and loving a neighbor, which is anybody, loving others and loving God, that's it. If we would learn to perfect that, we would actually do so much more than we could do with anything else that we would focus on. Love is the highest road and the best road that we need to accomplish. I could be the most anointed, gifted speaker, give you a prophecy. I could have mysteries and visions, but if I don't have a heart of love, it counts for nothing. So you know what we obtain to the most? It's our love walk. It's the thing that we have to work on the most in this life. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Choose to go higher in Him and always choose love. Remember, it's not based on a feeling, but a decision and a covenant you made with God. Love is, okay, this is really going to shock a lot of people, but love is not just based on a feeling, okay? It's not. You know all those goosebumps you get in the beginning when you meet somebody and there's an attraction? People mistake attraction for love all the time. It's not the same thing. Now, there is an attraction. I know there's 3 different kinds of love, right, that we talk about. There's the agape love, the filial love. My point is, and I'm not going to do a teaching on the different kinds of love, but unconditional love only comes from the Father. Okay, and so when you're walking out any type of covenant of love, whether you're married, whether it's to your family members, whether it's to your children, the people in church, your co-workers, covenant love is commitment. Covenant love is decision. I mean, I've talked to many people, many of my friends who are married, and there are many seasons they do not feel love for their spouse. You know, they're like, I just want to wring their neck, you know, not really, but just showing you, like, there's seasons. I've even had friends that have told me, and I was so shocked at this, they were like, yeah, there have been seasons where I wasn't attracted to my wife, or there were seasons where I wasn't attracted to my husband, because love isn't just based on a feeling. We all know there's times when we feel more love for somebody, and there's times when we feel less love for somebody. And so we have to understand, and why I'm bringing that up with this is because love is covenant. It's a choice. The feelings are going to come and go. The feelings are going to go up and down. And I'm not talking about, you know, that attraction that you have towards someone. I mean, that's great. Chemistry is great. But if that's all we're basing our relationships on, it's very shallow. Because to run in the long haul, you need something a lot more solid. You need the covenant love of God. You need commitment. You need choice. And if we're told in the Bible to love the unlovely, if we're told to forgive, if we're told to walk in commitment, I can guarantee you that even through all those seasons, it's not going to be when our feelings are there. It's going to be when our feelings are opposite. That's really when you know you've matured in God, when you're able and you have the ability to walk in love and your feelings don't match, because it's the right thing to do. And so that's what we're talking about today. Covenants don't change based on the emotion of the day. I wonder how many marriages could be saved if it really wasn't based on the emotion of the day or a checklist of everything that somebody's done wrong in the past. If we really lived and walked out 1 Corinthians 13, how different our world would be, how different our churches would look if we authentically lived out 1 Corinthians 13. And we kept no record of wrong, and we got rid of the offenses, and we saw the best in everybody instead of the worst. And so our scripture for today is from 1 Corinthians 12, 31, 13, and 13. So it's 2 separate scriptures. Now eagerly desire the greatest gifts, and yes, I will show you the most excellent way. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. There's nothing greater than love. There's no road higher than love to walk in. If we can work on this, we will surely please the Father's heart. So you work on your love walk today, and I will too. Have a great day.